Module overview. Electoral systems do not operate in a vacuum. They profoundly shape and are shaped by the political party systems in a country. This module explores the interplay between electoral mechanisms and the structure, behavior, number, and strategies of political parties. By dissecting this dynamic, we begin to understand why countries have dominant party systems, two-party systems, or multi-party systems, and how this connects directly to the way votes are counted and seats are allocated. The concept of party systems. A party system refers to the configuration and interaction of political parties within a given political order. It includes the number of relevant parties, the ideological space between them, patterns of competition and cooperation, the frequency of party turnover or electoral volatility. Key types of party systems include one-party systems, only one legal or dominant party, e.g. China, Eritrea. Two-party systems, two dominant parties alternately control power, e.g. USA, UK. Multi-party systems, several parties compete and often share power, e.g. Germany, India, South Africa. Dominant party systems, multiple parties exist but one remains in control over time, e.g. African National Congress in South Africa, Institutional Revolutionary Party in Mexico for decades. How electoral systems influence party systems. Electoral systems determine how votes are translated into seats, which directly affects party incentives from candidate selection to coalition formation. The key linkages include A. Duverger's law and Duverger's hypothesis. Duverger's law posits that plurality systems, like first past the post, tend to produce two-party systems because voters avoid wasting their votes on weaker candidates. Smaller parties are underrepresented. Duverger's hypothesis states that proportional representation, PR, leads to multi-party systems, encouraging ideological and regional diversity. These concepts illustrate the mechanical and psychological effects of electoral rules. Mechanical effect: how votes are converted to seats. Psychological effect: how parties and voters adjust behavior in response. B. Thresholds and seat allocation. PR systems with low thresholds, e.g. 2% to 3%, allow more parties to gain representation, while those with high thresholds, e.g. 5% to 10%, narrow the field. District magnitude, number of seats per district, also impacts diversity. Larger districts tend to favor smaller parties. Electoral systems and party fragmentation. Proportional systems allow a larger number of parties to flourish, often resulting in fragmented parliaments with the need for coalition governments. While this increases inclusiveness, it may reduce governability and legislative stability. In contrast, majoritarian systems, especially first past the post, typically result in concentrated power, encouraging broad-based centrist parties. This fosters stability but can marginalize ethnic, religious, or ideological minorities. Examples: India's FPTP system supports a dominant party system, BJP/Congress, despite its immense diversity. The Netherlands' PR system has consistently produced multi-party legislatures, leading to frequent coalition arrangements. Electoral engineering, manipulating the party landscape. Governments sometimes engage in electoral engineering, tweaking electoral rules to influence party behavior. Examples include altering electoral formulas, e.g., switching from first past the post to proportional representation or vice versa, gerrymandering and redistricting to favor certain parties, imposing thresholds to reduce the number of small or regional parties, public funding rules that reward larger parties. Such manipulations affect party formation, opposition, viability, voter turnout, and confidence. Coalition dynamics and electoral design. In PR and hybrid systems, coalitions are common. These may be pre-electoral alliances, e.g. Kenyan National Super Alliance, post-electoral governing coalitions, e.g. Germany's CDU-SPD arrangements, Electoral systems influence whether coalitions are inclusive and stable or opportunistic and fragile. The design can shape the durability of governance policy coherence inter-party negotiation culture. Strategic behavior of parties in different systems. Party strategies, from electoral manifestos to campaign focus, are molded by the electoral system. In first-past-the-post systems, parties focus on battleground districts and aim to maximize votes in swing areas. In PR systems, parties can afford to mobilize ideological bases, including minorities. In preferential systems, parties seek second and third choice votes, promoting civility and moderation. Parties in mixed systems must adapt dual strategies, competing for individual constituencies and maximizing proportional seat gains. Empirical case studies. United States, first past the post. Stable two-party system. Minimal third-party impact Germany. Mixed member proportional. Multi-party system with strong center-left and center-right blocs Nigeria. First past the post presidential plus legislative. Dominant party tendencies with regional strongholds Israel. Closed list proportional representation. High fragmentation, diverse but unstable coalitions. Japan, mixed parallel. Shifted from dominant party, LDP, to greater competitiveness after reform. Party system volatility and electoral reforms. In new or transitional democracies, electoral systems often cause volatility, where parties frequently emerge, merge, or collapse. High volatility can indicate fluid voter preferences, but also weak institutionalization. Electoral reforms often aim to reduce volatility and stabilize democratic competition. Debates and challenges. Should electoral systems be changed to reduce polarization? Does PR lead to inefficient governments or inclusive representation? Are thresholds democratic gatekeepers or instruments of exclusion? Can party over-fragmentation be mitigated without sacrificing diversity? These debates remain central in many countries seeking democratic consolidation.